In this video, I'm going to be going over a quick case study of a current flooring company client of ours that has utilized our strategies on Facebook, Instagram advertising, and they've been able to generate $29,000 in booked flooring jobs in just about 5 weeks of working together with the strategy I'm about to show you. So I'm going to be uncovering exactly what we're doing as in-depth as I can really quickly here, and kind of what this client was hoping to do, what their problem was, what their goals are, and the solution that we presented to them that we've now implemented, and the results that they were able to generate. So when we first came into contact with this flooring company, they're actually out in Maryland, and they did not have any consistent ways of generating booked appointments. A lot of their business was relying on word of mouth and just kind of hoping and praying that business would come to them. They didn't have any automated systems that they could go to bed and wake up and know they're going to have booked appointments on their calendar, going to give estimates in people's homes to look at their flooring jobs. So when they came to us, that was their problem. They're looking for a way that they could predictably scale their flooring company and get some more automated estimate appointments coming in, day out, with consistency and predictability and with confidence. So that was kind of what they were looking to do, and that was their goal. And so what we're able to do for them, this has been about, again, 5 weeks or so. You can see the date ranges here, and this is the results of their campaign so far. I'm going to kind of break down what we've been able to do, and why we did those things, and how you can implement this for your business too. So what we're doing is paid Facebook and Instagram advertising in order to get homeowners that are on Facebook, Instagram interested in their flooring services from these ad campaigns, to submit their info, to raise their hand saying they're interested in getting a quote from this flooring company to get a potential floor job done in their home. And so it's paid Facebook, Instagram ads. So we're feeding ads into their feed in different areas on Facebook and Instagram with an offer to work with this flooring company. So after about 5 weeks, we spent about $1,300. So this is about a $30 a day budget or so. So not a crazy big budget. You don't need a big budget to make this work and for it to be effective and to generate a high ROI. And so after spending this amount, they've been able to get about 48 leads so far at a $28.28 cost per lead. So what this is doing is now we know with predictability and consistency that we can now generate leads for $28. And now we can book about every 2 to 3 of these leads for an estimate appointment. So the numbers work out really, really well. So I'll kind of break down the campaign here and what we're doing. So we start out by testing a couple of different images to start with the same copy and the same headline and call to action. And so I'll kind of break this down. So these are the different pictures that we've tested. So what works a lot of times is pictures of previous jobs, before and afters, video walkthroughs of projects that you've completed and you talking about it selfie style. That works really, really well. Pictures of your showroom, if you have a showroom, different things like that work really well. And also pictures of people with a flooring job or floor behind them is really, really good. If you can involve your team in the creative for your advertising, that's what people connect with. That's what homeowners connect with, is people, not necessarily a company, and that's what works really well. But with this client in particular, I'll kind of show you a couple of the different things that we've been trying and testing, and some work better than others, right? That's kind of the whole point here, is that not every single thing is going to work incredibly well. All the different ads that you run, it's a matter of testing and trying different things out. That's how you get a good campaign, is by testing out multiple images, multiple headlines, multiple hooks, and offers. That's what works well. And so this is the literal ad, one of the ads that we're running right here, that is been able to produce $29,000 in booked jobs in just about 5 weeks of working together. These are not the sexiest, most amazing looking ads in the world. I'll tell you that right now. And what works well on Facebook, Instagram advertising is not these incredible advertising looking, ads. Like the ones that, what I mean when I say a really advertising looking thing. But people don't want to see ads. That's what you have to think about when you're creating these campaigns, for your company, or you're working with somebody else to do this, is the more your campaign looks like an ad, or your ads look like an ad, the worse they're going to perform. I know that sounds really counterintuitive and not what you think would be working well, but I'm telling you right now, people don't want to see ads. Just think about it for yourself. Think about that psychology is like whenever you see ads on YouTube, on social media, on TV, billboards, you don't want to look at them. You turn it off. You get out of it, right? And so that's what you have to think about here is you have to create your campaigns and your ads from that perspective. Is how can we make this look good and enticing, but not look like an ad? And so what we've done is we just have a very simple, we're testing out about 5 different pictures of jobs they've completed, and they're just shot with an iPhone, nothing crazy looking, just a picture like that. There's no like graphics on it, nothing like that. Again, very simple, it doesn't look like an ad. And then the key is calling out your cities that you're wanting to target. So they had a couple different counties they were wanting to go after to get more estimate appointments in and more book jobs. And so we call them out immediately. You have to call out your target audience, right? So we've got these counties and they're homeowners. So they're not looking for renters. They're obviously not looking for homeless people, right? People that can buy their flooring services are going to be homeowners in the counties that they want, right? So they call out their exact target audience. That's incredibly important when you're creating these campaigns. And so then you ask them a question, right? That's what we did. It's like looking to get new flooring for your home. Again, not anything crazy. We're looking for people that are already kind of in market for flooring. We're not trying to necessarily maybe convince people to get flooring or like that's kind of a different sector of the market. We're looking for people that, Facebook has determined, okay, they're in the market for flooring. Now let's capture them with the offer on this ad. And then if you go down a little bit, I'll show you a little bit more here. We just kind of say, like, hey, we're a flooring company in this area, been serving, we have good prices, whatever, and here's how you can, work with us. So, and the most important factor is the offer that you have. So you can do a couple of different things with an offer. You can do a dollar amount percentage off for installation or for material if you do that. You can do a free quote, a free estimate. That can also work really well. You can do financing, buy one, get one free, whatever you want to do, and also having urgency with it. So if you have like this month only, or like we're only doing this for the holidays, we only have a certain amount left. That's kind of the approach that we took with this client is, okay, we're doing $500 off for all flooring. So like for your next flooring project for first-time customers, this month only. And so that's what, we confer with the client on. That's what they were okay with running. And so it's a really good offer that people want to take advantage of, and they're already in market. So it's like, why would you say no to this offer? It's really, really solid. And so they click on learn more, then they go to the form here, and on this, it says, answer the question and hit next to get the $500 off offer. They say what kind of flooring they want, and then what happens is on the thank you page, once they submit their info, we give them the opportunity to book an automatic estimate appointment with our client. Now, this is incredibly important because, yes, we want leads, but more than anything, we want estimate appointments. We want appointments on the calendar. That's what makes money, is like having opportunities to sell. And so some people will book, about maybe 10 to 20% will automatically book. And how nice is it whenever you can wake up and you have an automatic appointment on your calendar with an address, someone that is interested in your flooring services, and you didn't have to talk to them. Pretty incredible, right? And so that's been the idea with this client. But for people that don't book an automatic estimate appointment, we actually have a back-end software that we give all of our clients access to, and it acts as a full-service CRM. And so it does a lot of different things, but the main thing is once they submit their info off of the ad, what we do next is really, really important, because you don't just want leads, like I said. You have to have a way to turn those into estimate appointments. And so that's what we've done here with this, is we actually send them an automatic text and an automatic email immediately after they book, or after they've submitted their info and they haven't booked yet. So right here, for example, I'm shooting this video December 22nd. This was literally yesterday, and this is a real lead that came in. It says, hey, first name, Rodney, this is so-and-so with so-and-so company. Thanks for submitting your info on Facebook to get the voucher, $500. Next step is to book an estimate appointment to look at your floors. When's a good day and time to do that? So we're trying to push people to book an appointment. We're saying, hey, thanks for submitting the info. Now here's the next step. You have to tell people what to do. That's incredibly important when you're doing this too, is, people just happen to see you on social media. And so now you have to direct people on which direction to go. So then we'll send them a second one 5 minutes later if they don't respond. and it says, hey, does sometime this week work to schedule an estimate appointment? And then they respond ideally. Not all of them respond. We try to shoot for about a 50 to 60% response rate, which is really good for social media leads, by the way. And they say, yes, tomorrow early or next week works for me. They keep talking. Here's the address, blah, blah, blah. And then our client's able to book the appointment on the CRM. There's also an app that goes along with this. So they have the conversation with the client through the auto text that we've generated. The prospect responds back, and the client gets the appointment time, puts it on the calendar, and now they have an opportunity to sell their flooring services. So it's perfect. And so this client has been able to get lots of booked appointments just like this, left and right. And I'll show you a couple more here. And so actually yesterday, this client closed a massive $15,000 job. And so in total in the 5 weeks, it's been $29,000 of booked jobs in 5 weeks of implementing this system. So they invested $1,300 in ads, and they were able to generate $29,000 in revenue for their business. What would that do for your flooring company if you had a system like this, where you invested just $30 a day, and you're able to generate day in, day out booked estimate appointments on your calendar with opportunities to sell? And the beautiful thing is, you go to bed, you wake up, and you're going to have appointments. And you can also scale this up, right? So now you can, once it's through proof of concept, and you're generating profit from this, you can scale it up to $50 a day, to $100 a day, to $300 a day, and you get more appointments, right? That's kind of the idea here. So this is a conversation that I had with the client today, actually, because we have a client success manager, and he relayed to me that this client closed another big job. And so I was asking him about that. Here's our conversation. Asking if he closed a 15K job. He said, yeah, it's a good sized one, and I, congratulating him there. So anyway, that's incredibly powerful. But so now this client, they came to us, they had this problem of, hey, we don't have, ways to automatically get estimate appointments predictably and consistently. And so we implement our solution for them, put it in their business, and now it's been incredible for them. And so it's only been 5 weeks. So it's only going to get better and better. So if you have more questions about this, or if you want to talk with me about how you can do this for your business, or want help with this in any way, there should be a link in the description to our website. You can get in contact with me there, or my email. Our email is also below in the description. You can reach out through that way. But thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.